The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
My favorite model, my favorite girl.
I'm not egotistical at all. All right, hi. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tiffany Masters, and you are waking up with me in Las Vegas. And today, I have Absinthe Gazillionaire.
Good morning.
And Joy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not Penny Pibbits.
Yeah, what happened,
What
everybody?
happened to that? I was just there a couple weeks ago. Absinthe is the #1 show in Las Vegas, and it was on my bucket list. I put up on social media that I have never seen the Absinthe show. And I said, being in nightlife, I've lived here since 1999, and we're so busy, and we're such creatures of habit to go to the big nightclubs and go to the casinos and the dinners and blah 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 blah. And I said, I own Las Vegas bucket list, and I think that I'm going to make it a mission this year to get out and watch these shows that are right in our backyard, or front yard, or on the strip, or whatever, And so I went to see Absinthe, and I am in love. But Penny was there. What happened?
Well, about a year ago, she was fired. Well, she'd been fired for a few years, and she kept coming back. But then the Gazillionaire really cracked the whip about a year ago.
Were you sleeping with her?
No, heavens no.
No?
Never.
Are you sure?
It's like a sand bucket, that pussy. It's just thick of just sand. And
so
you're raw
obviously
at
you've
the
been
end.
there.
My fingers, yes. But anyway, we fired her many times over the years, and then Joy, her cousin, came in. And then when you saw the show, Penny came back into town, unbeknownst to me, did the show right under my nose. I didn't realize it, which is a testament to how drunk I am most nights. It was at the end of the night. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And she said
I noticed you were cursing her out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Penny Pibbits.
Penny had given me a lollipop that she told me was a normal lollipop, but really it had roofies in it. And so when I woke up, I found out what happened.
Oh, was that like your family Thanksgiving kind of thing, Joy? Your cousins give each other.
What's going on there?
You know what? She's done it to me so many times, and you'd think I would remember it. And the funny thing is, sometimes I even write it down, and I'm like, what's this about lollipops? But I just see lollipops, and then I
You're
just...
like, yum, 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 yum.
Anything round and long in front of her face, she's going to put it in her mouth.
Well, that's only because I want to knock out those baby teeth so I get my adult teeth eventually.
Yeah, you were telling me that the last time you went down on a woman, you lost a tooth.
Yeah, and a guy too. I'll lose because I only have baby teeth, so they come out and they're real soft. And they sometimes people be like,
that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah, people are like, I found a tooth in my underwear. I'm like, that's yours. Consider it good luck.
Oh my gosh, if you haven't caught on yet, Waking Up in Vegas is a sex and relationship show as well as entertainment show here in Las Vegas.
Infotainment. You inform the people, you entertain them.
Well, Gazillionaire, let me ask you this. I mean, you've got so much money. Why do you still come back and entertain us common folk?
I don't have a choice. We've tried many times to have different hosts. The show needs a host, God damn it. I say that daily, do I not? Many times.
I would say scream it.
I scream, the show needs a host, God damn it, many times a day. No one wants to do it. I don't understand why, but they don't. So I'm stuck doing it. And until someone comes in and does it, I'm stuck doing it.
I mean, it's a pretty hard job. You have so many people that are coming in and I know auditioning. What is up with the girl? I was telling our producer, George, about this. The girl in the condom. The bubble, that thing that she blows up. I was there with my date and he was like, oh, she's Russian. And I was like, yeah, and she's playing with a condom. What's up with these acts? By the way, it popped.
It always does.
Yes. Again, you're in infotainment, so are we. We entertain people, but we say, hey, within limits. If you're going to have fun, use a condom. And that's the message of that piece as far as I know.
Each one's a piece of performance art that's trying to educate the world.
Yeah, I see. And it pops. Very beautiful entertainers. One thing that I really enjoyed about your show, that I really liked about Absinthe, is the fact that the women ride each other instead of elephants in this circus.
This is true. Yes, there's the cunnilingus. Is that what you're talking about? That there is cunnilingus in
I
our
loved
show?
that they were flipping each other around and like catching each other.
Yeah,
now,
the
do you all have
schoolgirls.
nets?
No nets. No wires, no nothing.
I'm shocked.
We're not like those fucking pussies over at Cirque du Soleil. Put a net on them. Put the wire on them. Fuck you.
Yeah, we've lost a lot of performers just from broken limbs, and you know what? That's something Gazillionaire screams. You always scream. That's just the way it goes.
Every night, multiple times. But you know what? It's amazing about these Russians. You speak of Russians. Broken leg. They'll
those big Russians that do those acrobats.
Yeah,
impressive.
They're breaking stuff, but within a day, you throw a couple bucks their way, they'll come back on stage. Broken arms, broken limbs. They don't care.
Now, where do you find your entertainment from?
The women mostly. There's a route that's been laid internationally with the international sex trade.
Sex trades. Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't know. I saw you recently over at Sapphires. So Captain Save-A-Ho here.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what we do. I'm like the Schindler's List for prostitutes and strippers. I put them in a show.
Yeah,
guys, I don't know. She sucks them off, loses some teeth, and they show up at the tent.
So do you plan on sleeping with Joy as well?
No, heavens no. No.
Now, Joy, what do you do in the show?
I help him. I'm his assistant. So basically, I
Fluffer?
Not for him. And normally, whenever I even put my mouth near him, he's like smacks me away.
You could say my ego. You fluff my ego enough, or I keep her around.
Yeah. But I do. He lets me kind of watch all the performers get undressed. So that's sort of like
it's the perk. That's a job perk.
And it costs me nothing. So
yeah, yeah. Except underwear because I gotta keep changing mine.
So I understand you don't use the puppets.
No, because Penny took those with her.
Now, what made you fire Penny?
The final straw. What was the final straw? It was like 3.5, 4 years of just every single day the same idiotic stuff from this one person every single day, and you can only take it so much. And then you fire her, and then she comes back, and then you file restraining orders. They come back. I mean, it was like a hurricane of just annoyance.
And it's funny, in our family, she's considered the smartest.
I'm certain that's true.
Wow, this is shocking news, and a lot of people don't know this. But you're still selling out shows every night.
Yeah.
So proud of you. What is the craziest thing that you've done in Absinthe? You yourself. Or seen, I guess. Because I know I was there with my mouth dropped open, could not believe what I was seeing.
I mean, the acts are pretty crazy, I mean, it's pretty insane that...
No nuts.
Yeah.
No nuts.
Yeah.
No. One time we heard someone from the audience scream, "This show is crazy." But then we looked over and we realized he was on acid. And we thought, well, that's an endorsement if our show's crazy to a guy on acid.
I was shocked in the beginning because I walked in and it's a circle. It's a tent. It's a real circus tent that's in front of Caesar's Palace right there. And I was like, what is this? And we sat in folding chairs. I'm wearing a sequins dress, but it's the nicest circus. You would not expect this. I mean, there were a lot of wild animals. I mean, y'all are crazy in there. How do you keep your I mean, you're obviously doing so many shows. What is it, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock?
Right, yeah.
And how many nights a week? 5?
5 a week, yeah.
And
Wednesday through Sunday.
where do you have time, Gazillionaire and Joy, to date?
That's a great question.
Yeah,
or have sex?
During the show, I mean, we're only on stage, I don't know, mere minutes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time.
It's like a sex life.
Yeah, and I don't really have sex so much as I have moments where I have time to put my fingers far enough inside to make it work.
Which, incidentally, she also does on stage, not just backstage.
There is
but on
actually
stage.
a Yelp review about it, for real. That's 1 star that says she makes herself orgasm the whole show, and it's distracting. So...
but let's clear it up because the person had a question at the end of that, right?
They put question mark, pretends to touch herself.
Pretends to touch herself,
And then question mark.
Answer, yes, does.
I do touch myself, and I feel it when I do it. I touch all the way, and I feel it on the button that you can press. You know how every woman's born with a special button?
And we know it's true because when I come out on stage after this happens, I smell it, and the stage is wet. So unless she has a can of tuna fish under her skirt and a giant gallon of water that she's just dumped on the floor, which I doubt she's coordinated to do both of those things at the same time.
I hadn't even thought about doing that, but yeah.
She's a squirt box, this one, and it's nasty.
So the new rule is that if I keep coming, they're going to have to put out one of those caution signs, one of those yellow caution signs. And you know what? I feel like I've tried long enough not to do it. I say let's just order the caution signs because I can't stop.
You're right. Let's just get, We'll just, we won't order them. We'll just steal them from one of the construction sites around Caesars. I'll have the Russians do it.
So there goes my question with if you ever been caught masturbating there. I guess I can check that one off.
Not only caught, but seen and reviewed.
Yes, and laughed at and applauded even. Let's not make
some-
it a bad
yeah.
thing. People celebrate it.
Yep. There's some people who are like, we feel liberated.
And people in the front row do it. I've seen guys jacking it in the front row. Just
I've
2 weeks
seen
ago,
your balls
we saw
in front of a man's face right there on the front row.
Yeah.
Have you ever been grabbed?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Many
Did you enjoy
times.
that?
Yeah.
Are you more of an anal guy or do you like the...
exit only. It's tattooed. It's a tramp stamp.
Do you have any other tattoos?
Just that, exit only. In case I'm in a prisoner of war situation. Getting grabbed is fine. It's when people punch me in the nuts is not so much fun. But that isn't altogether bad.
So
either.
who are you dating right now? I saw that your ex-wife, your second ex-wife, that's over now.
Right.
So what are you doing now?
Dating is such a labels are for cans, right? Dating is so I don't date.
No?
No,
You just
no.
sleep with him?
Yeah, her, not him, her, whoever she is. Who is she? I don't know anybody. Line them up. Many people.
Yeah?
Yeah. What
What's
are we
your
talking
latest?
about?
Are you more of a polygamist?
Yeah, I think polygamy implies like some sort of return, to the mouth of the Tims.
That's a bit too much commitment, I think. For
Yeah,
him.
no.
Yeah.
One and done. I'm like John Calipari of casual sex, one and done. And there's lots of people in this town. Who is she, by the way?
Yeah, someone just walked
Beautiful
by.
lady just walked by.
Oh my goodness.
Who is she? She was wearing sunglasses. She had an ass as tight as a raccoon's fist. Who was that?
We see a lot of talent come through here at
right.
Lindy Studios.
All
What can
right.
I say?
Yeah.
Joy, how is your dating life?
Well, it's not going so well. I don't have what people call luck, but I'm thinking about, and I heard about this new thing called Tinder, and I was thinking about doing it where you put a picture on and somebody decides if they like you or not by pushing the screen to the right or left. Have you heard of this?
Yes, it's called Tinder swiping.
Okay.
Swipe left or swipe right?
I always swipe back and forth, but I'm talking about when I'm cleaning myself downstairs.
From to the back? Or?
Yeah.
You go front to back?
You're supposed to go back to...
Ex-
I've
yeah.
been doing it wrong.
That's-
I've been doing back to front, and I was wondering why I get so many urinary tract infections.
Infotainment people.
Yeah.
There's that smell of deal that you were saying.
Yep. I was thinking about getting a Tinder account so that I can meet someone really nice in Las Vegas, the city of really nice guys.
No, Joy, no. It's a hookup site. Do not go on Tinder.
What would happen if I went on Tinder?
Well, you would hook up.
And what does that mean?
They hit it and quit it. Especially with the area codes that are coming in Las Vegas. They're here for the good time, not the long time.
Oh, okay, so it's people just visiting. They're here for a drink, maybe a little gamble, and maybe a little gamble with their health by having sex with a stranger.
I seriously doubt if they're gambling. I think it's more like maybe they'll buy you a drink or they're hoping you will.
Okay.
In your case, they're probably going to want to come see you at the show.
Yeah.
They'll want to sleep with you.
Yeah.
Then they'll go home to their wives.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm okay with that as long as they bring me back with them.
Are you on
Do
any
you not
dating
understand
sites?
what she's
The,
saying?
the whole time I'm making love to them, I'm like, I can't wait to meet your wife. What's your wife like? Will she be my new mom? I never had a mom. Do you think that would turn them off?
Some guys,
There's
it
some
might
guys,
turn them
yeah,
on.
that'd be really into that.
I want a mommy. And I was crying the whole time and I have a lollipop in my mouth.
And that's where we
From
are
whom?
today.
From whom? And then she's passed out. She wakes up alone.
A lolly. Any new shows? One thing that I learned when I went to your show, and I was absolutely excited about this because I can't wait to return, is your show is never the same again. What is very, very, very different, and I love and why I put them on this social media show that you're watching right now on all of our social medias, streaming live and elsewhere, is the fact that you allow photos and video to be taken at your show, and you encourage people to tweet it and put it on Facebook and spread it all over.
So you've been to a Cirque show, right? And you've got these guys in the aisles, these fucking pussies who are just like, turn off your camera. Why? Because you don't want free advertisement, you dumb fucks. That's what I say to them every Monday. I have a meeting with Cirque du Soleil. Why? Because you don't like free advertising, you dumb fucks. That's the beginning and the end of the conversation. I'm escorted out by security. My point is, if this person from Wichita is sitting in the third row taking a picture, puts it on his social media site, and is doing it for free, then let him do it. As long as they don't use their flash, and even if they do, somebody falls out of the ceiling. Who cares? Like I said, you give them $2. They're going to be back in the show tomorrow. These dumb fucks at Cirque. How many times do I say it?
I would say you scream it.
I scream it.
So how many shows have you done so far? You've been going for many years. I'm loving
Going
this.
4 years. We're
2,500-ish.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Do you get a Christmas break?
No.
Nope.
You do
No
too,
breaks
shows.
for anybody.
Yeah.
Except for broken legs and.
He always says the Chinese and the Jews still want to watch something on Christmas.
That's right.
That's
and
very
who am I
true.
to deny them?
Yeah, we have a huge Persian Christmas here. Everyone that's Persian comes here,
Yeah.
and so does. And now
They got to take a break from making rugs. Why not come to Vegas and see Absinthe?
That's right. Making rugs and then making rugs in the audience. I have all the Persian ladies with their sexy almond shaped eyes and their long black hair. I say, "Show me your rugs. Show me your rugs. Show me your rugs." And like, I'm gonna show you your rugs.
Have
And
you
then we
ever-
go around back and they have these beautiful rugs on racks, and I buy a couple and I give them to her, to other people. I give them to, give them out.
Have you ever got you make comments? Oh my God. I was just ducking and I'm so embarrassed because of course I'm sitting right next to and he's a gorgeous black guy and everyone, but you point out anyone that's black or Asian or anything, have you ever gotten hurt during your show?
Do I do that?
Yes.
I do that? Oh,
It is.
realize
I
that.
never even noticed
It's all
you do
in
that
fun.
too.
It's all in fun.
I guess
but
you do do that.
literally, you
guess-
call everyone out.
I'm
There's
not-
nobody
I'm-
safe.
I think I remember doing that once.
I might have done it once.
I just
probably
saw an
only
interview
did it
you
the
did
night
with
you
Tia
were-
Carrere, and and she was like, yes, I'm Asian, but
But my vagina's not sideways. No, yeah.
There's only one way
I
to
do
prove
remember
that.
Exactly. All right. She's not so bad, this one here.
Well, we are excited to turn around and come back to your show for Las Vegas Bucket List.
And by
any-
come back, you mean see you in.
See you
right? I'll
again.
see you there.
I'm really going to encourage everyone. Like I said, I've been here since 1999 and I had never seen your show. And I'm really, really reaching out to you all. This is the best show that I have seen in the world. And obviously, I travel the world with Las Vegas Bucket List. You are so funny. Also in New York, do you still have the Empire? Or did you fire that too?
No, we've still got that. Right now it's in Portland, I think. It's actually a touring show, so it started in New York. It's been in Canada all summer. Now it's in Portland. I'm not sure where it's going next. But yeah, it's around. You can find it on the internet. And yeah.
Now, what is on your bucket list? I was going to challenge you all to do something crazy with me, whether it be
Yeah.
jumping out of planes or flying planes, or what haven't you done? You work
I
so
know,
much.
Yeah,
what
I know.
can I do to
I already
encourage
know
you
what
guys?
I want. I want to try to nurse off of a wild lion and see what happens.
Let's see what happens. I cannot wait
Because
to see
nobody
what
ever
happens.
gets to do that because lions will run away or attack you. But I have a feeling if you get close enough and you connect and you feel connection, and then it will let you nurse off of it.
You think so?
Let's find out.
That's crazy.
What are yours? Anyone's the same as mine? Is anyone's the same?
Not close.
Not close. What is on yours? A Las Vegas bucket list.
Exactly.
Something here.
Yes. Oh, and yours too, because Siegfried and Roy still
Yeah.
have all those lions, so I'm
Yeah,
sure we
sure.
can,
Yeah,
we can
we'll-
arrange that
we'll call
with those guys.
And they're
We'll call the
same.
Germans.
Yeah.
It's not like they're ever going to freak out and slash my face.
No, you're fine. My Las Vegas bucket list item is I only have one item. Las Vegas or not, worldwide, midnight on the night of a full moon, Steve Wynn and I, wearing nothing but boxer briefs, fight each other to the death in a basement of the Wynn Casino. That's what I want. People can come and watch, or it can be just he and I, a fight to the death, but shirtless, me and Steve Wynn.
La 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 la. Well, okay. I make a lot of bucket lists come true, but this one I'm going to have to work on.
All right.
You know he's blind, so
All the better for
you've
me.
got
then,
the
I guess.
advantage. Yeah.
Well, maybe we can make you deaf and it will be fair.
No.
I'm into
No,
it. Yeah,
no,
it's
no.
worth it.
No,
Yes,
no,
I'll
no.
go deaf to fight him. That's
Well,
fine.
I have $20 off per ticket. Get a hold of me, and we'll be taking you to go see Absinthe over at Caesar's Palace to see the Gazillionaire. And Penny got the hatchet. And we'll be enjoying Joy assisting
And sometimes
you and your
Penny
fairy
comes back.
tales.
Sometimes Penny comes back. You never know who you're gonna get.
It's like a bad rash. You
Yes.
just can't get rid of.
I mean, honestly, we both have bad rashes. It's funny you said that. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And all the social media. Absinthe, make that your bucket list, especially this holiday over at Caesar's Palace.
My favorite model, my favorite girl. My favorite model, my favorite girl.